member signed up, and that is Gerry Lehrburger.
Thank you for hearing me this morning. I was hoping you were going to call me up to retire, but I guess I haven't put in enough time and energy yet. So I want to talk today about the telecommunication tower that has been proposed for the Billings farm just outside of Ashland city limits. My hope is to invite you into the dialogue about AT&T's proposal in the distant future, because I know that as commissioners, it is in your purview to influence this decision. And the point is well taken that nearby neighborhoods such as Josephine County commissioners have selected a study group to explore this. In their determination and recommendations to Josephine County commissioners, they elected on a distance of 1,200 feet to the nearest resident. The similar thing happened in Lane County, and this is not unusual, where hundreds of municipalities across the United States have had commissioners who have influenced this decision-making process. There are a growing number of concerns about the telecommunication tower. Maybe you are aware of that in a period of a week, about 600 signatures and letters have come in from constituents asking this to be explored more, expressing concerns. Looking at 6.3.6A5C, number 3, the setback listed in the subsection may be increased or reduced upon consideration of circumstances that increase or reduce the offset on adjacent and the influence on adjacent properties and how this affects the existing properties. So it is in the interest of time, I would like to devote the remainder of this to look at some of the concerns addressed by some of the constituents in their letters. AT&T has identified the need for cell phone service in this area, and the landowner, Thaddeus Gala, has expressed an interest in supporting his farm with AT&T with an income from the tower. Not knowing all the intricacies, I will assume that the bottom dollar, and bet my bottom dollar that if this cell phone tower is placed at another location on his 145-acre farm, he would receive the same residual income from AT&T, and distances of 4 or 5 times the distance that the cell phone tower is from Health Research Institute's headquarters, which is 40 feet from the border and 350 feet away from the proposed cell phone towers. We would find an area that would satisfy Mr. Gala as well as AT&T without compromising service, actually maybe increasing service to the neighborhood. HRI has been studying the effects of EMF radiation, and since the 1996 Telecommunication Act, a lot of research has been performed, and there is a difference between health concerns and documented articles, publications, peer-reviewed articles about the effects of radiation from these towers. So I would say this: it's in your power, it's in your purview to have an influence in this discussion about the harmful effects of radiation. Anthony Fauci, if I'm going to quote him in just a short period of time, when asked about science and fluctuating science, he quotes, "That's another lesson learned. Science collects data, and you act upon the data that you have at the time. If you stick with the science, you're going to have to be prepared to change as the facts evolve." I would encourage us to accept the facts that have been out there, so many publications, thousands of publications since 1996. Let's look at the science, let's look at where things are at today, and let's together, an invitation to you, let's together find a solution to a lot of the concerns that are addressed by your constituents. Thank you for your attention. and I
Thank you.
look forward to further dialogue.
Thank you.
Thank you.